Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Abagnatius and this is Captain of Industry. As you can see, most of the belts I've placed here are built, and I have been talking about connecting all of this by belt to the main factory, which I've done in the meantime. I thought to myself, you've seen enough belts being placed in the last episode. You'd probably don't want me to watch me place more belts for half an hour or so. So I did that on my own time. And the issue is, of course, that I don't have the construction parts too right now. And another issue is here in the earth mine, that the stone, that the excess stone that's being stacked back into the mine is now just making the rounds and the rounds. So the stone's being stacked, it is being mined, and then being stacked back. That is, of course, not exactly ideal. Also, I've placed these storages for wood, for all the free agents that are taking wood from here. I've also placed some more. I've also placed this to give that, which is the clearing effort, the priority. And the other two belts are this one, which is the artificial forest down there, and that one, which is currently being built, which comes from here, and that is going to be the point where the artificial forests up here are going to place all of their wood. The priority out of this one is here. That goes into here for copper mining, so that I can use. I always have a good amount of wood on storage for coal making, for copper mining. At some point, I'm thinking that I might either have to increase coal making or lay a coal line up here as well. But we will see that when it's time. I also placed this fuel station just to fuel everything up here, and the earth mine is now also calling their fuel from here, because this needs to get bigger. Also, I have freed this strip of sand, cleared this strip of sand away, so that there is space here for bigger vehicles to pass through, as here now everything's completely blocked except for this vehicle bridge, so that in doubt they can go through here. This is the place for the future sand mine. The storage is already placed and wired up to the main factory, as well as wired up to this stacker, which is going to, like in the dirt mine, stack back the sand which isn't being used. This one is connected to the sand as well, mainly because I used the copper mine to clear away the sand, and second, here in the contact point between sand and copper, the copper mine is also going to produce a good amount of sand, so they need to have a place to get rid of that as well. And that, I think, is about it. And of course, there is a sand line and a copper line, for which both I've placed storages here, intermediate storages, so that I have a place to get sand and copper to before they can go into the mine, into the factory. So, but this fact that I'm no longer making dirt, or very little, which is going to cause issues here with Construction Materials 1, made me decide to stop watching the game play itself and to restart or resume playing the game actively, just to make concrete. And the second construction setup for construction parts 1 and 2, which will eventually probably also extend into construction parts 3, although we'll see. maybe I'll do something specific then, or I'll actually do now, because I've had some ideas. This is a good setup, but I think there is a better one. Mini construction parts 1, that's going to feed into 2 directly. Maybe 2 and 1 or 2 more, that's just going to make construction parts 1 and store them. Now that I've said that aloud, I think this is still the better option. So I'm just going to copy that eventually. First I must make cement. But then again I don't. Because I do have cement storage and I do have a cement line. Which means I can start using the stored cement which I purchased to build this bridge. This is the excess cement of that purchase. I can use that to start making cement-based construction parts. I will do that, so that this is going, so that when the cement works and delivers, it will be already be going. That sentence didn't make a whole lot of sense either. Okay, I'll just copy all of this. Can I copy? I would like to not copy those, although that should be possible. Let's do this. As the thing is growing, I'm also, as of this point, going further out. But not too far, because the line's coming back up and then I need space here. So let's not go here, but maybe to the middle, or here. Okay, also let's leave some room. Maybe here? Yeah, maybe here. Okay, then let's delete this, which I don't need. Okay. Okay, this is of course that, which is of course needed. So let's remove this and add another assembly. To make electronics 1. Okay, and then let's wire that one up into here. Okay, so that is now repaired and functional. Okay, this should also make the wiring up of all of these a little bit easier compared to the difficulties I had here and will have here. Okay, I do have the necessary, everything necessary now, so I can wire all of this up properly. Let me do that real quick. Okay, let me see, can I do this? I very much can. This may not be ideal, but it works. Then I'll have rubber and copper. Copper is which? Flat conveyor. Pointed here, pointed here, pointed here. Pointed to copper. Okay, this is the copper conveyor. As this one is not flat, this is a U-shape and that's sand. But this one is copper. Okay, copper and rubber is somewhere over there. This is an established road, so I'm not going to block that. Can you join if not flat? Ah, okay. 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 That would be copper and rubber. Rupert. Is it this one? No, it is not. This has no out, okay. Is rubber being delivered elsewhere? Or is it just this? Do I have a rubber conveyor? I'm not convinced of that anymore. I do. This one just stores rubber with priority, which shall no longer be needed. This is the rubber conveyor. Okay. Let's connect with about here. Is anything speaking against this? I don't think so. Nope, this road is still open. Okay, but still, I would prefer it. So, if I had this in this area, which is blocked anyway. Okay, that would be rubber and copper into this to make electronics. This is iron into this to make mechanical parts. Okay, this is an out. This is good. So all of them are now automated as well. And this is rubber and thing again. For electronics. No. I'll have an own thingy for them. Okay. So I need another set, maybe one here. To go here. Is anything speaking against that? Nope, in fact I want to keep this open as another road for the vehicles. Okay, this, and that should be the rubber, yes. So let's connect here and go here. Okay, that would be another electronics, wonderful. And now here. After this, by the way, I'm going to place the blueprints. I've just decided, because I will never have the necessary amount of construction parts to get this working right now. So I'll place the blueprints and then I'll just walk away and let the game play itself. Because this is going to take a little bit of time. But that is perfectly okay. I'm going to go in on 3 levels to avoid chaos like this. And I'm going to start with the topmost level. For all 3, in actual matter of fact. Or for this, I'm going to come from here. Yeah. Okay, what does this need? Okay, let's do this. I mean, I'm not feeding the other materials, so that's not really necessary. Or rather, that's not necessary at all. Okay. Off, 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 off. Okay. These are now much harder to reach. So they're gonna be off as well. No, off. 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 And off. These are all off as well, even though they're reachable. That's good. This is off, off. This is reachable, therefore on. If there is any need for them, I will need to have one of those that is reachable as well. Matter of fact, let me do that right here. Then a storage. Let's even do it this way. Then this one is going to be delivering this. This will go away and have a flat balancer right about here, or not, here. Okay, flat conveyor in, then you, and you. Perfection, that will be priority, and anything else will be stored in here. So I have storage of electronics and mechanical parts. Perfection. Good. With rubber and copper I can come in second and third from above. Iron will be highest. Okay. Let me connect to this iron here and come over here at the highest possible elevation. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's do it this way. No. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just going to come in with iron at the lowest elevation. That works. It makes the whole thing here rather inaccessible. I imagine that won't be much of an issue because I can help things out like this. Okay, and okay. So all producers are good. Off and off. All producers are made, the rest is accessible. Okay, that would be... oh. I should ideally not forget one of them. Okay, that's iron. Now we need wood and cement. Wood first. That's here. Okay. Is wood? Nope, it's not needed anywhere else. So let's go just here, here. Connect everybody else. Is that the right one? I think so. Very good. Now cement. And cement is actually doesn't exist yet. That would be a yes. Okay, it's the lower belt here, this one. Let me go to the right position. Okay, it's this one. That's what this should look like. Nice, neat and orderly. That there is a whole lot of chaos in here, well, let's not mention that. There is rubber and copper to come in here. This I think was copper, wasn't it? Yes. So this will remain the highest, highest? The highest? Okay, let's go here. Here. And here. Okay, this is copper. Now, rubber. That will be copper, and this is... that is rubber, huh? Yes. I'm also accessing rubber here. Yes, this is the rubber belt. Okay. something like this. It does even look halfway neat. Okay. This is going to be the cement-based production of the concrete-based production. Okay, and it's 26 minutes, so I'm very sorry, but I am breaking the promise yet again. But such is the case with games like this. A small project you have in mind, let's just make a little bit of cement-based construction materials 1 production, turns out becomes a 20 minutes massive project. That's just the nature of these games, and that's also why I love them so much. You think, let's have a small production here. Then you realize, oh, I need this, I need that as raw materials for said production. Oh, I'm not making that raw material, and boom, you've played an hour and you've had a lot of fun during that hour. Again, that's what I love so much about these games. Now I think that I'm actually going to wait until all of this is produced, because I do have everything coming in. I will also have some dirt coming in. Let me just make this a priority then. Priority, good. Let's see, can I do something about all the stone I have in here? Not really. There is of course one thing I can do. To make them refocus their efforts elsewhere, so that they actually resume making some dirt. That should help, while these keep stacking, and this won't be that long. So, next episode, I hope that we are actually going to be making concrete. Again, I promise as much as I can in a game like this. Until then, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!